Although over 1 million people evacuated for Hurricane Katrina, there were still tens of thousands who chose not to or who could not evacuate. 20 years ago, when Hurricane Katrina hit, many got out of Dodge. But for those who couldn't or chose not to, a lot of times government set up shelters. And although they helped many, there was a housing disaster brewing when that storm hit. Let's talk about it. My name is Courtney Fricky. I am a solutions based real estate expert, born and raised right outside of New Orleans, and Katrina was a defining moment for my city. There is no denying that housing has forever been impacted because of that storm. And one way it's been impacted is disaster preparedness, both for government entities as well as individuals. So, two main shelters that I want to talk about that many people flocked to were the Superdome and the Convention Center. Now, before I get there, know that many other places became shelters. Even myself, I was in high school at the time in Slidell, Louisiana, which is just a suburb, but my school was shut down for 2 months after Katrina because it was still being used to house people and as a distribution site for necessary amenities like food, water, and hygiene items, stuff like that. Thankfully, for folks who needed that, whether it was because of the condition of their house after the storm or because they couldn't evacuate themselves, that was available. But in the city of New Orleans, many people flocked to two big icons. One of them, you can see here on my shirt, the New Orleans Superdome. Now it's Mercedes-Benz Superdome. It's the place where the Saints play, right? It's where Taylor Swift came. It's where we just had the Super Bowl earlier this year. It's our major stadium, right? They had over 25,000 people enter the dome seeking shelter when the reality was they were only prepared for 12,000. They were there for 5+ days when they were only enough supplies for 3 days. As you can imagine, it was a mess. The utilities, they had issues with the power, and look, it was hot. There was also issues with the plumbing, and you can bet that was a mess. Now, down the road, there was the convention center where we host a lot of major conventions. That place did not have any type of formal setup, and there was 20,000 people who went there. No food, no water, no supplies. Many people called it like a war zone. And this poked a hole in not only individuals' plans of like them not evacuating themselves, but the government's preparedness to deal